everybody! This is If Yarn Could Talk with Chloe and Mooney. Chloe's the real owner of... I'm the real owner of Island Yarn. Mom just thinks she is.
Yeah.
And this is my brother Mooney.
Fighting for title. Strong contender currently. You know, he's pulling the camouflage technique where he tries to blend in with Chloe, which often does work. Mm-hmm.
So we took over the podcast this week because you guys know we are way better at it than Mom and Asia. We're way better at it. You all come for us.
You know you do.
Come for the cats, stay for the yarn.
They're so amazing.
So,
if cats could talk, perhaps the cats also require tea like the humans do.
What is going on here?
What the hell?
Who learned to turn the camera on?
What? You guys, like, I know that you guys enjoy podcasting, but I don't know, this is a little aggressive.
It's a lot. You cats are a lot. Can
They're
you believe
a lot.
them? What'd they say about us?
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. We're gonna get canceled.
We are gonna get canceled.
They said, oh my god, they literally never feed us. They never give us treats, ever. Only once a day do we get a bunch of freaking food, and like maybe once at least a day do we get treats. Is so torturous.
It's so torturous.
We will take over.
Well,
they even got their own tea. What the heck?
I know. It's pretty impressive.
It
I
is.
have to say.
It's pretty impressive.
I feel like these cats should maybe make us coffee and tea more than they do if they're capable of this.
Yeah.
Do your cats make you coffee? Because
Kind of rude.
it's really something I've been wanting to train the cats to do for ages.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be nice.
It's never really worked out.
You know, put in the work.
Oh.
Well,
Anyway, this is If Yarn Could Talk with Vicky and Asia.
happy April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day.
And, yeah, we've got some cats lurking.
Yeah, we got the cats. We got them all tied up now because we put these squishy things.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And
we
I mean,
definitely
we just
did not
innocent-
feed them with catnip.
No, we just innocently put these squishy things and stuff right here.
Yeah, and let Mooney, do his thing. Which is that.
That's that.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I can't see you guys.
okay, he is, in fact, playing with something that is
Invisible.
not at all there.
There's nothing there.
There's no-
Mooney, you having a little catnip trap?
We once again might have got them a tad bit too high.
Maybe. Oh, he likes the tag. Kill that tag. Get this tag off of here. Kill it. Kill it.
Wow, buddy. He is demonstrating. He wants to show off that sample, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to read what it is, but he can't quite figure it out. Opposable thumbs is kind of difficult.
It's very difficult.
Oh, boy. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
So,
it's April.
yeah, it's April. April showers. Wahoo. Like it hasn't been rainy enough.
Raining so much.
Yeah.
Already.
I want to say, even though it was a really rainy day for Knit-a-thon day, my knitters are amazing, and they came out and made baby sweaters and had fun and snacks, and it was great. You guys are the absolute best.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, and what are you working on today, Asia?
Well, I'm actually making a bathing suit cover-up for a little vacation that I'm going on in April. Couple weeks. And yeah, I'm using that Provence. I started it last week, but I started doing a little bit of a top, and I think we're going for a skirt right now, which is why it's very long.
This is around though, or this is like lengthwise from your bust line?
What?
Does this go around you this
Yes.
length? Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were maybe knitting it this way.
No.
Crocheting
This
it
would
that
be
way.
too long.
I would think. I was thinking you're not that tall.
I am very short, so in fact,
Not
this
that
would
short.
probably already be too tall for me because this is, as the, whatever crappy, I don't even know if this is right, designated how you find out your height.
That's
you
what
know?
they say.
That's what they say.
They say your height is
I
your
feel like it's not
wingspan.
correct, but that means that's already more than half my height, which is not my legs. So this is going around me. This is probably going to be the bottom here. I'm freeforming this thing, so.
As you do.
As I do, but I did get some little tips from some other patterns.
Cool.
So, like these little V's and stuff like that. So, yeah. How about you?
I'm working on my dragon sleeves. Coming
Sleeves,
soon.
eh?
Yeah. I got a little distracted. I've made like 4 baby sweaters since we last talked. So
Well, I mean, they do need it more.
yeah, this hasn't gotten a lot of action.
Potentially.
Not that the baby sweaters were a big deal, but there were 4 of them. There may be at least one more because I was just trying to go through a whole ball, you know.
That's fair.
I like how Mooney created a little cozy for that cup to keep it warm.
Yeah, you didn't want his tea to get cold, you know. It's gonna come back to it later.
So, our first order of business, now that we staged a coup and took our podcast back over, is that we have to announce the winner of the LYKKE Needle Set.
Da, 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 da,
Da, da, da, da, da. And the winner of this lovely, lovely set who left a comment is Kelsey.
Wow! Congratulations, Kelsey.
Congratulations. You know who you are. I know who you are. You can come pick them up anytime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 2 cats again. It's always better with 2. Oh, do you guys want to see?
Oh, they are... Kelsey, just so you know, they have been blessed by the cats.
Well, I know that Kelsey is a sucker for a black cat.
Oh,
so
well.
I'm pretty sure
You got 1.5 black cats.
she'll be
on
very
there.
happy that the black cats approved of her win.
Yes.
Yeah.
They say congratulations as well.
They do.
Yay.
As much as cats ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our first thing today. What do you think, Chloe?
Oh, and thank you for all the people who entered and people who went back and checked out the episode where
we found it. Yeah.
where we did. Do you want to announce what episode it actually was?
It was episode 2.
It was very, very early on, like we said.
Yeah, and it was a blocking demo that I
We weren't doing it at home yet, so we had
No.
to figure out a substitute Chloe because she's
substitute
always
Chloe,
got to be
yeah.
here. So
so I sort of, planned a little shtick for Asia. She didn't know I was going to do it. You can probably tell by the way she burst out
Cackled.
laughing. It's pretty
I cackled,
hilarious.
scream laughed more like.
I mean, your laugh made me laugh so much. Like, I couldn't even, talk for a while, which is great for
The power
a
of editing.
podcast. No, I think it's on there. I think some of it's on there.
Some of it is.
Yeah.
There was more.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our LYKKE Needle giveaway.
Yep, that's our LYKKE Needle giveaway.
Mhm.
Today is also the last day that we're talking about different gauges of yarns.
Wrapping up a couple things today.
Yeah, but first, we got some new stuff in the store.
Let's see it.
Okay, let's see it. First, I did some new hand dye. This is a color that I've been doing for ages, but everybody loves it. So I made some Kraken in Serena.
Ooh, that is
That's
very pretty.
Yeah.
I thought Serena was a brown.
No,
Okay.
Serena, like the sirens of the sea, because it's oceany.
I
Sometimes
see.
there's a plant. Sometimes
I
there's
thought
not
that there
one
was.
in
Is there
yours.
not a brown? A tree
There's
of some sort?
Sapia is a brown. I don't think it's a tree. Does anybody know? It's Sapia a tree? I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway, and this is Blue Mojito. This is a pretty new color,
I
actually.
like that.
Yeah. I figured it was a good springy color, so
It kind of reminds me also of that, not many people will agree with me. This is one of my hot takes, I think. But I used to love when I was a kid, those Italian slushies that you get from the cart. There was a specific flavor that was blue vanilla, and it was the best one, and I will not be taking other suggestions. And it looks like that.
So don't leave your slushy suggestions. Don't
No,
do that.
I
No.
only want blue vanilla.
Oh, yeah. I
And
can
it looks
see
like that, right?
Yeah. But this
take
is
a little
alcoholic.
scoop of it.
It's blue mojito.
Oh, I would like that if it was blue vanilla slushy that's alcoholic. I would also like that, indeed.
Not bad. Not
Indeed.
bad. Mm-hmm. There's some new hand dyes. I also did this in the new Kraken sock that we're bringing out. Just some little test dyes, and oh man, that sock is nice.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to come get your little mini skein samples.
Get your feet into those.
Because you're gonna want
Don't
the
put
full
your feet on
skeins.
them.
Don't put your feet on my mini skeins. No.
Not until you make the sock.
But you could make tiny little cat socks.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody made on Saturday when we were doing the knit-a-thon, somebody brought in these little baby socks she had made, and they were so cute. They were this big, and I wanted to put them on the cats. I really did.
I don't think they would fit on Mooney. Mooney has big paws.
He does.
Chloe's got the ones with the tiny little mitts.
She's a little delicate girl.
That's what we're calling it.
She's very delicate. Right, Chloe? Yeah, see? She's cleaning her delicate paw for you right now.
Yes, it's very delicate. Her paw. Specifically.
So, there aren't any new Mad Balls or new Duo this week. Sorry, but both of us had to do our taxes. Wah, wah. So that's how we tortured ourselves this weekend instead of having fun with yarn.
Yep.
And we do have a new yarn that just came in, though. Chloe, do you want to show it?
Chloe would like to check it out.
This is a really cool cotton yarn from Queensland, and I just love it because it's rainbows.
Wow.
What do you think, Chloe?
Wow.
Isn't that cool? So it's stripes, very evenly rainbows. You might think that it's uneven stripes, but it's just because, you know, this part of the ball is smaller, so the stripe in the ball looks thicker. But I have this sample. This is with the purple, but I just got the white and black because.
Oh.
But yeah,
that's really cool.
This is one skein. It's huge yardage. It's like 800 something yards.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that so cute?
What gauge is it?
Would you want to know what number it is?
Well, no, but yeah, sure. Why not?
This is like a fingering weight cotton.
Okay.
Yeah. So this would have gone into last week. But yeah, it is so cute.
It's really cute.
I love rainbows.
I think I might know what that yarn says.
I love rainbows. So yeah, you can get this on our website under Queensland Rainbow Cake. And you'll probably see that like a few of these are available. I hope. I got a little panicked today, honestly, when it came in that, you know, people were just gonna
buy it out.
Yeah. So I tried to order more, but it's all back ordered. So we'll see. And then I'll put the other colors up for pre-order. So if you really want them, you can order them. Mm-hmm. But I didn't order them yet because I just really liked the black and the white.
Yeah. Good basics too.
Yeah. And it just shows off the rainbow a little more. Like I don't feel like I need a pastel color in the background of my rainbow. Although I guess
pink
there's
would be nice.
Always blue in the background of your rainbow.
That is true.
Yeah.
Like a sunset of a rainbow at sunset, perhaps.
I don't know if I've ever seen a rainbow at sunset. I don't know if there's enough light to make a rainbow.
It would be pretty, though.
It would be pretty. Is that possible? I don't know. Somebody must have science background. Tell us if it's possible for there to be a rainbow at sunset. Please. Sure. Pretty please. So yeah, that's our new yarns for this week. Our other news is since it's April 1st, we have a new featured pattern. And it's right here.
Woohoo!
This is our Monsoon Shawl. This is an older shawl of mine. Not insanely, not like 16 years old like some of the patterns I've been digging up and refreshing.
Not like Twa-Cha.
Yeah, not like Twa-Cha. But it's a good, how old are you? 20. It's a good probably 8 or 9 years old.
Okay.
I'm just judging from how old I thought she was in the original pictures.
Ah, I see.
Maybe it's everything on how old you are, Asia. So, this was
I am the new calendar.
You are the calendar. I don't have a calendar in the store. You're just going to have to come and stand there.
So that you can just, like, ask me without me answering how old I am.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Great new job, you know.
Yeah.
This monsoon is
Monsoon, because it's April showers, so there's your monsoon. This was originally made with a yarn that I dyed that I don't dye anymore, so we have remade it.
If you can see it over Chloe.
If you can see it over Chloe. With Lands de Nord watercolor sock.
Ooh.
And Queensland Kathmandu fingering.
Wow.
And it's quite a delight. It's really fun.
It's very pretty.
The color shades vary gradually. The watercolor sock comes on cones. So, I don't know, it's just really easy to knit off of. You can't tell quite on the cones what's coming because it's a cone. It's wound really tight.
Right.
But it's really fun to work with.
And it's a surprise.
And it's a little bit of a surprise.
It's like a reward.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we'll have kits up. We have kits up. And if you get it this month, you'll get 200 bonus points in your stash cash. And it's just a really nice springy shawl to knit. So I hope you grab it before the end of the month and get your bonus points. Yeah.
We should probably mention as well, in terms of patterns, we actually have started the process, an ongoing process, but
long, ongoing process.
Yes. But as of now, we do in fact actually have our patterns up for sale on Etsy as well.
As well as Ravelry.
And
some of them are on our website.
And some of them are on the website. But we know a lot of you guys have come in and asked, like, oh, is it on Etsy? So we thought, why not? And so they're available there. We're going to keep adding.
There's like 300.
There's like 300 or something. So it's a project.
It'll take a little while.
If there is something that you definitely want to see on there, then let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, we'll try to get it up faster if you have a request.
Yeah.
Although you can get them all in
I'll
Ravelry.
speed run.
I don't know. I love Ravelry. I've been using it for so long. I find it like second nature. But Asia tells me she finds it a little cumbersome.
I find it a little cumbersome. I find it a little like overwhelming for a new user. I described it as kind of the same thing as like getting on Reddit nowadays, where you like click on their homepage and you're like, what? But it's all the information is there. It's just not as digestible, and a lot of people have been, a lot of people have Etsy accounts. A lot of people have asked before, so yeah.
So good.
So Monsoon will be up there as well.
Monsoon will be up there, but not the kit.
Just the
Yep.
patterns are going up.
Yeah, I would love to put the kits up for you guys, but it's going to cause havoc with our inventory, so I can't put the inventory up there. You're going to have to shop on our regular website for that.
Yep, we got a full thing. The full collection, as they say.
The full collection. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, get yourself a Monsoon kit. Check out our Etsy page. And this week, as I said, Chloe, what did I say we were talking about? Kisses. We're talking about kisses.
Aww.
She's such a good girl.
She is such a good girl.
Chloe, we're talking about lace weight yarn.
Oh my goodness.
Now, lace weight. Forgive me, but it's the last time you'll have to hear it. But I'm going to have my rant
I think there's
again.
a little bit of a rant coming.
There's a little rant coming.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys remember from last week when we were talking about fingering weight, I noticed that they were marked 1, and that sort of made me crazy, because then what was lace weight? So some of the lace weight isn't marked at all. Some of it is marked 1, and it's a completely different gauge than fingering weight. So like, why? Just why? It's just such a bad system. It's just bad.
Yeah, I always find that numbers are a bad system.
I tend to like numbers when they actually mean something. So, like, I don't like US size needles, because that's really dumb, too.
Or the entire metric system?
No, I love the metric system, because it means something. Like, I wish we would convert.
No, I'm sorry, the other one.
Oh, the imperial.
The one that we use.
Yeah. I mean, we've all grown up with it in this country, so, like, it kind of means something.
It means nothing to me, and I grew up in this country, so...
Maybe you didn't.
Dun dun dun.
So yeah, we're talking about lace weight. I just have to be able to put down my tea so I can show you. And lace weight is about half as thick, generally speaking, as fingering weight. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, so it really shouldn't be the same number.
No.
Because, 100 grams of fingering weight is about 400 yards. 100 grams of lace weight is often about 800, but there's a lot of room to move at that point because you can only get skinnier and more yardage per your 100 grams.
Right.
And then you get into the funny, cobweb weight, which I'm honestly not going to talk about because it's insane. But it's just really, really skinny lace weight. Right, Chloe? So, yeah, we have some lace weights. And actually, I don't have a ton of lace weight in the store right now, I must confess, because most people aren't really using it a lot. There was a moment where people were using lace weight a lot, but the other thing about lace weight is it's so skinny, you don't get through it that fast. So, as a yarn store, I can't really stock the entire store with things that people aren't going to come back for years because they're knitting their 800-yard ball.
Yep, that makes sense.
But it's really pretty, and the finished product is really yummy and squishy, and it's really nice.
Fluffy.
I actually really don't like knitting with lace weight. It's just a little too far for me. There's not enough swoosh in the actual yarn. I want to feel
more
some
like
swoosh.
thread.
Yeah, it gets closer to thread or string, just the way it feels. It's great when it's knit, but, anyway. But we do have some great lace weights. So, in my little basket, I have Juniper Moon Farm Findley and Findley Dappled.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a merino silk blend, so, of course, it's a delight.
This is one of those ones that I would have no idea what it would knit up as. This one.
Chaos. That's a chaos one, yeah. I actually did do a few patterns, which I'll talk about this in a minute anyway, but I did a few patterns holding Findley with a mohair, and then you can knit it on a size 6 or 7, and so it you get sort of the lace weight vibe without torturing yourself with lace weight.
That's nice.
Yeah.
As clearly I'm still this is probably the thinnest I'm going for now.
Yeah, check this out, Asia.
Oh, that's fun.
This is 100% silk that I dye called Lush Silk Lace. And this, I think, is 1,100 yards per 100 grams.
Goodness.
So, yeah, this is
Very
even
pretty.
skinnier. This is not for the faint of heart. You do not want to be knitting silk, slippery, lace weight yarn unless you're a confident, adept knitter. And maybe with some wooden needles.
Okay. What do the wooden needles do?
They just create a little drag.
Okay.
Even me, I do love my slippery needles, but a silk lace.
Yeah, that seems annoying.
Scary. A little bit scary. A little bit. So yeah, but this is so yummy. Once in a while somebody just asks me if I have some 100% silk, and I will put this in their hands and they'll go, and then they're just happy. Yeah,
it does look very pretty.
So, did you touch it?
Oh.
See? That's the face they make. Yeah, hold it.
It's like patting Moo Boo.
He's not silky. Then he'd be made out of a worm.
And he is a little worm sometimes. Insert picture.
He's like, what? There are 2 other lace weights. I'm going to tell you, hilariously, this one is marked a 2. It is not a 2. It's a mohair. So it gets tricky with mohair because it has so much
fluffy
fluff.
It's like my hair.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you wouldn't really want to knit it on, a tiny needle, but people don't usually knit lace weight on a super tiny needle either, because the whole point of it is to create holes and lace stitches. Yeah, so you don't necessarily use lace weight at the gauge you would knit it, unless you're one of those people that does the micro knitting, that you can stick a little sweater on your, I don't know why I'm doing this, on your pinky finger, I guess. Whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, but the mohairs, they're skinny. They're pretty skinny. This, if this was 100 grams, this would be 900 yards. This is 100 grams, so I think it is 900. I can't see. It's some 907 yards. Yeah, so it's definitely in the lace weight category. It's just that it's fluffy. But one of my favorite things, as I mentioned, is, lace weight is great for combining if you want some
Yes, I think you mentioned that kind of technique
Yeah.
a couple times maybe during this gauge segment.
Yeah, and just like, I mean, so I made some cowls a while back. Ones, they were all named for Scottish beaches. So one is named Seacliff, one is named St. Ninians, and one is named Sandwin Bay. And they're all cowls made with a lace weight and a mohair, and they're really fun, and they're just like these giant circles that you can sort of wrap yourself up in, and
Oh, I like a big circle that I can wrap myself up
Yeah.
in.
and they're really warm but light, so
Hmm.
you can have some really fun color play combining different things. One of them is 3 colors of Findlay, one of them is just 1 color and 1 color.
That's fun.
Yeah, so you can do all sorts of fun things. So there's great uses for lace weight. There's not a lot of people using it right now, so I'm just gonna, make you guys think like, maybe I do have a use for that lace weight. Hold it with a mohair and go for it.
That does sound fun. Even like, I feel like, could you even hold it with itself to make it thicker?
You could. It's not going to get that much thicker then. It's going to be like fingering weight then, but you definitely could. Yeah. You could hold 3 of them. You could hold 10 of them. Go crazy. Hold 10 lace weights together and get yourself a worsted weight.
That would be interesting.
It's probably not even a worsted weight. Let's see. It's probably thicker than that. I would think 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see what it feels like. Oh yeah, that's a good chunky. That's pretty chunky, 10.
That's fun.
I know you guys wanted to know that. Hold 10 lace weights together and you can get a chunky. Not a huge chunky though, not super chunky. Like a size 9 or 10 chunky.
And technically though, would it be the same, because you said these are so much more yardage, would you then have a bigger ball?
Well, if you wound them all together.
If you wound them all together, you'd have like a bigger ball of worsted than you would normally get.
Yeah, you'd have an 800-yard ball that would be enormous.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it would also be like a 10. It would be okay. It would be
This is why I don't like numbers.
It would be 1,000-gram ball, 1 kilo of yarn.
That'd be sick.
It's pretty funny. One of the reps always used to tell me, because he would cross into Canada, and up there they talk about kilos of yarn, and he always felt like a drug dealer. Because we don't think about kilos of yarn, even though that's exactly how they sell it to us.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it would be like one of those whole 10 skein bags of yarn.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So, it's an interesting thought.
That's sort of all I got for lace weight, guys, and I hope you liked it.
I mean, what kind of stuff could you make with lace weights? I think we've discussed like how like some lace weights are good, or like the other stuff has been good for like sweaters and stuff like that. So like, what would you?
I mean, shawls and scarves mostly. Some people will make like some cute little like summery tops, which can be nice. They're very delicate, so again, you want to be somebody who's adept and also good at caring for your stuff.
I see. So we've gotten to the advanced stage of yarn.
Yeah, lace weight is generally not for beginners.
There you go. Good. That's a good thing to know.
You're coming out of the beginner stage a little bit. You're getting a little more beginner intermediate, and you still look at this like, oh.
Yeah, it doesn't look fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks pretty, but it does not look fun to me currently.
There was a little era, maybe, I don't know, 15 years ago or something, when I owned the store, when, people were just knitting lace shawls, like little shawlettes. They were very small shawls, smaller than this, and they were very lacy, and they were really, really pretty. I think they sort of faded a little bit because they're not that useful. They're okay as like a little bandana wrap, but that didn't show off how like truly gorgeous they were. And a little
perhaps that technique might be fun to try in a different format.
Yeah. Do you like this basket, Chloe? Chloe approves of the basket I brought home. I yarned home.
You yarned home that basket.
I yarned home this basket. So I guess all we have left is to figure out what these yarns are going to say.
Really?
Yep.
My goodness. The cats must have done a lot of podcasting, because...
You've been crocheting up a storm. You didn't realize how long it was.
Yeah, well, this thing is really long, so...
One row takes 10 hours.
Yes.
Which yarn do you want?
I would like the rainbow.
You would like which one, black or white?
It does not matter to me. I could take both.
Okay. Here you go. I'll take the silk lace. My yarn says, my name is Lush for a reason.
Oh, can I smell it then?
Ooh la la! Silk smells funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait.
Can you smell it?
Hold on.
I mean, it's been dyed, so... There's a lot of yarn sniffers in the world. Are
Probably
you guys
just
yarn
got
sniffers?
so much fluff in my nose.
It's not sheddy or anything.
Well, that's nice, at least.
You smell it more when you dye it, or like... This one doesn't really smell, but silk does have a distinct smell.
Interesting.
It's not a bad smell.
Like pasta.
It's just a weird smell. But anyway, yeah, that's what my yarn would say. My name is Lush for a reason. Ooh.
My yarns are saying, I can't wait for June for the warmth and for Pride.
Oh, yeah. Pride.
Yep.
I was just thinking rainbow season. You know, like when it's rainy.
Oh, that too.
Yeah. But yeah. Pride.
But guess what? Then we extend the rainbow
geez.
season
I hope I get
by
more.
including...
I hope I get more before then. I'm not going to have enough. I didn't order enough. I should have let myself be crazy and order more.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like to order all the rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I have to tell you, this yarn, even though it's cotton, if it was wool, it would be better. But this yarn is kind of what everybody always wants.
This rainbow?
Yeah. Like, people will come in, not everybody, but people who are into rainbows, they'll come in and ask me if I have rainbow yarn, and this is what they're talking about. They're not talking about sort of like...
They're talking about the
shady,
striped kind of thing?
Yeah, like distinct, like, I'm a rainbow, hear me roar.
I think we're going to move this for a minute, just for, you know, ease of...
It's time to pay the cats.
It's time to pay the cats, indeed. Yeah, we're going to have to clear that all off because, you know, they are a little bit aggressive.
All right, well, that's it for us. If you liked the video, please give us a little thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.